Hello, friends, and welcome to the Friendors podcast, a podcast by wedding vendors for wedding vendors. I'm your host, Shawn Miller, owner and founder of Young, Hip, and Married and Professional Wedding Officiants. Each week, I interview my friends from the wedding industry, and we talk about life as a wedding vendor, how they got started, challenges they faced along the way. If you're a vendor, you know we got to throw in a few chaotic stories. Thanks so much for being here, and let's dive into the episode.
I've never had my phone go off during a wedding.
Well,
Which is good.
well, yes. But it could be like a cute little B-roll.
I fired someone for that once.
That seems fireable.
Well, it was their third offense.
Oh, do you know what?
No, what?
Charlie and I are seeing an old, young, hip, and married therapist.
Peter?
Peter.
He is
Fucking love Peter.
he is amazing. Salt of the earth.
Lovely man.
Incredible man. I've seen
Yeah.
so many people to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I really like him.
I love him to pieces.
Yeah.
It's great. How many years have you been married?
18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 8.
8 years.
7. This year will be 8.
This year will be 8.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Do you remember you were there?
I do remember, but the dates.
Well, okay, the reason I get confused is because it was the February 17th, 2018, and I sometimes think that it was,
1717.
yeah,
Yeah.
or 1817, I don't know.
Yeah, pre-COVID is like a bit of a time warp. Like my life is kind of distinguished from like what was before COVID and what's after COVID. Although when I think that it's 2025 and I think about 2015 in relation to 2020, I'm like, it's already been 5 years since COVID, which is crazy.
It doesn't feel like the same amount of time on either end.
No, it's weird.
Slower?
Just the world just feels different. Like we're still trying to recover because I don't know if your company, like, did you have like the 2022, was it bananas?
Fuck. Am I allowed?
Yeah, you could curse. Yeah, you could
Fucking
curse.
bananas.
It was bananas.
I never want to do it again.
Yeah, it was insane.
No. Yeah.
And I kind of thought when that was happening, like, oh, we're back, here we go.
Yeah.
We ramped up for 2023, and then it was like, oh, we're going back to normal.
It actually caused a huge issue for us because it was like, we had this really organic like growth and progression,
Yeah.
and then and then a huge dip.
Huge dip.
Got closed 2020, 2021, then a huge spike.
Right.
And then what resulted in looking like another huge dip. So then after we went to go get like financial
Right.
credits, anything
Right.
we needed, they're like, oh, this is, and I'm like, great.
Yeah, I feel like the wedding industry as a whole, and you're more like, how much of your business is weddings and how much of it is events?
Maybe 60 weddings, 60%.
Oh, so still a good amount of weddings.
50, 60, something like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the wedding industry as a whole was like forgotten about during COVID. Like there wasn't any social, like there was a few programs, but like restaurants, like different things had different programs, but like us as officiants, like there was nothing available for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had overhead, so we had some coverage from that, like
Right.
the rent subsidy and
Yeah.
what is the
Serb was for, I don't remember,
Employees.
just employees. And then we got a loan. We got the $40,000 or the $60,000 SIBA.
SIBA.
I don't remember what it stands for.
I never knew.
And we only had to pay back 40 of that
Correct. If you paid it by a certain
date. That was what we got. It was helpful until we had to pay it back.
It was helpful. It wasn't, I don't know. It was also a blanket.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's just like, okay.
Yeah. We had one wedding once that was all scheduled, ready to go. We were going to be at the Permanent. It was their third rescheduling, I think. And they called like
Third COVID reschedule?
yeah, because it was for 2020, then they postponed again, I think till 2021 or later in 2020, and then they moved to 2021. And then it was like fall of 21, and it was like Friday. They said, okay, no more weddings, and their weddings was the next day. It was like the third time. And I remember, I think there was a hockey game on that night, and I was like, something's not right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
One of my favorite wedding vendors in Vancouver.
Stop.
Truly. I think
Friender.
because,
Am I allowed to look at Simon? Because I just did.
yeah, you could look this way. You can look wherever you want. You know, you can
Yeah.
look-
You're
allowed.
Simon says.
You can also tell me if I do the thing.
We have a really fun meet cute, you and I. Do you know what that is?
Oh, do I know what a meet cute is or what ours is?
What a meet cute is.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I was newer wedding vendor at a show, was it not?
We're not new.
What year was this?
I was new.
You were new, but this was like our second show.
I was a little naked baby new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this was 2013, maybe? 2014?
It was 2013.
2013. Yeah. So we'd been in business for 3 years. I'd only been doing the business full time while still working at the Keg. So I was still moonlighting, serving tables. We did a wedding show called Indie I Do.
Yeah. Heritage Hall.
Heritage Hall on Main Street. And along comes Ashton. You
know, so scared.
You did great. You did
Thanks.
great. We talked about this on the last episode of Shia for people getting started, like how important networking is.
Yeah.
And you came up and started talking to us, and I was like, right away,
You called me on it.
Right away, I was like, "You're a vendor, aren't you?" And you're like, "I am."
Like I'd like to be. Thank you.
Like to be a vendor. So before that, what were you doing before 2013?
Okay. Very briefly worked in marketing, and then before that, I was in HR for Sleep Country.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you like working for Sleep Country?
You know, I will say this.
Because I have a Sleep Country story that I've just gone through.
Why would you buy a mattress anywhere else?
Yeah, I sure would.
You would.
Next time I would.
Okay. Well, I was fresh out of school, and that was my first job.
Where'd you go to school?
Kamloops, Ontario.
Okay. And are you from? You're from BC or no? You're from Ontario?
Chilliwack.
Chilliwack.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the corn. Yeah.
Chilliwack corn.
The smell on the way to the Okanagan. Yeah. I had just finished school and I had majored in HR and I really wanted HR.
Right.
And all of the job listings were like, oh, but you need to have like 600 years of experience.
Right.
And I was like, that's super cool because I never will.
And because how old were you at the time?
21, 22?
Yeah, like young pup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, didn't know if I was going to be able to get something. And then I finally got a call into Sleep Country.
Yeah.
Lovely. Great. I will say that I learned a lot. I think that my direct report was direct.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
It's corporate, right?
It was direct. It was a different world. And so I learned a lot about what I liked and did not like about HR.
Right.
But ultimately, I would call it soul crushing because there wasn't enough creative work, but I do have a lot of respect for who I worked
Right.
for.
As a creative person, you learned it wasn't your jam, which has actually been a common theme is like people saying like, you just don't know what you don't know. And in those younger years, trying on a lot of hats, trying to figure it out.
I still really like it. Like I can nerd like the best of them over like any HR topic.
Like what's an HR talk? I don't know anything about
like
HR.
employment standards or just like recognition, how to treat your team. Love it. Love it.
I like doing it, but to write it all out, you know.
Well, so that was the thing is that I processed benefit forms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went and I was like, can I do something fun and interesting and new?
Right.
And here's all these things that we should do. And they said no. So.
And they said no.
Yeah.
So what did you end up doing for them? Complaints?
No, benefit forms. Continue to do benefit
you did?
forms. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you needed to change any of your tax forms or your benefit information, you're a girl.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
And so how long did it take you to be like, I do not want to do this?
Just over a year.
Okay. And then what gave you the crazy idea to get into decor? What did you originally want to get into decor? Did you want to get into planning? Like what was the thought process here?
I didn't really neither and none. So my husband,
Yep.
Charlie,
yes.
So he had his own business and I didn't. And so there was just like these things in our life that were different. He's like, oh, let's go to Seattle for the weekend. I'm like,
I have to work.
Bro, I can't do that.
Right.
I can't do that. So I was like, I would really like to match the lifestyle anyway.
So lifestyle choice. Yeah.
Kind of. We went to this conference. Have you ever heard of the World Domination Summit?
Yeah.
Okay, so we went there. Chris.
He's from Portland. Yeah, I know who he is.
$5 startup, $50 startup. Some amount of money startup.
Okay. Yeah, I know who it is. I haven't seen, is he still posting and doing stuff or no?
I don't know.
Gilbo. Chris Gilbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So he had this conference.
I haven't heard of him in years.
Cute.
Is he still around?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to have to look him up.
Okay. Yeah, good. We went there and Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 was playing as the concert was starting and I was like, oh, I can get into this. Yeah, this is good. This is good.
Right.
And then we went to this opening event, I guess, and it was at the zoo, the Portland Zoo. Okay. And they had skee ball. And I was like, that's neat. And then
what's skee ball? Oh, skee ball, arcade, yeah.
Very good.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Is that a skill set? How did you develop a skee ball skill set?
Listen, let's call it hand-eye coordination.
Too much time at Chuck E. Cheese?
No. I'm in Chilliwack, Castle Fun Park.
Castle Fun Park. Mm-hmm. You know you could get a membership at Chuck E. Cheese now?
I've never thought about it.
Yeah, no, my kids just told me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can get a membership. Anyway.
Okay. You know.
Okay, so
good,
skeet
great.
ball, World Domination Summit.
Skeet or ski?
I don't know.
Did I say ski or skeet?
I said skeet.
Simon's gonna know when he.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out.
Anyways, I thought, if those rent, why can't I rent that? I can rent that. And then I did.
You bought?
I did not. I actually went and got a Jenga to get like the dimensions, and then I started making giant Jengas, and I just bought a whole bunch of stuff, and I stored it in my mom's garage.
You bought 2x4s and made giant Jengas.
Yeah. And I wrote, on the drive home from Portland, I wrote a business plan on a napkin.
Really?
Yeah, from McDonald's, because I think maybe I got an ice cream.
And what was the business plan for?
Bespoke.
And is that what you called it?
Yes, but it was bespoke, vintage, weddings. It had weddings in it, and it had vintage in the title, very briefly.
Okay.
So weddings and events.
And what did the business plan, do you have it framed somewhere? Do you have it?
No, because we had a house fire.
Oh, no.
But I have a photo of it.
Okay.
Maybe. I at least made like a visual, like a mood board.
Right.
Yeah. But the napkin, no, I don't even think that was in there, to be honest.
Okay.
Apparently I wasn't sentimental
And so
about the
was
napkin.
it all, I'm going to start a decor rental company or just rent games? Because there's Naughty Games now. There's a company in Vancouver that's just doing wooden games for parties. So was that the idea behind it?
It's a cute name.
Yeah, it's a cute name,
It's
right?
a really cute name, yeah. I didn't really know.
You didn't know.
I didn't have a plan. Yeah.
You did. You just told me you had a business plan.
Well, I had a plan. I had a left brain business plan.
Right.
Which was basically like,
I'm going to quit Sleep Country
couches,
and do this.
do all of these things.
Right.
And like, that's when events like styling, like more thought being put into decor
Right.
was just kind of starting.
Right.
So it was like, look, I can put that couch in those woods.
So
and
were
take a
you
photo.
always, like, I'm not into decor, decorating. Like, I don't have an eye for it at all. My wife has decorated our whole house.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, it's like that organized chaos. Like you were talking about chaos gardening.
Yeah.
That's like the inside of our house.
If it's not meant to be, it's just not going to grow.
Just
It's
lots
fine.
of plants.
Yeah, yes.
That's her vibe. Did you always have that? Was that like something you were naturally good at? Did you?
The eye?
Yeah, like the eye or just the aesthetic. Like, did you curate your room like as a kid? Was it all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I loved like my niece had like a Frozen birthday party,
Yeah.
and I just like, I have to do the most. And like all through university, it was like, well, we're gonna have a theme party.
Okay.
We're gonna do this. And then I would do just like an obnoxious amount of details.
Ashton throws a killer party. Your party, the 90s, the 80s
80s prom. Yeah.
prom party
Yeah.
was so much fun.
See, it's just like,
I even
can't
showed
help
off,
it.
I brought my nipples to that party.
You did, yes, I remember the mesh.
Yeah.
I think I flicked it.
Yeah, I think you weren't the only one.
Yeah, well, they were out.
They were out. I went for it. Again, my
yeah.
wife dressed me.
Yeah, well, she's got great taste.
Yeah, she's got great taste. Okay, so you always had a natural inkling for it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
And then that conference was like a bit of an inspiration, like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, but interestingly, I didn't think of them as like, I thought like I would rent things. I didn't think I would style things. And then one of my first couples that I worked with, Adam and Kim, I really liked them. They're very special to me.
Where was their wedding? Do you remember?
New West.
Was that the one that I did?
No, but you did another couple there.
Same venue.
Same venue.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were super cute.
Circus. They had a circus theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing you at the show, and I think that was the next time I saw you. I bumped into you.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because you were right new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like before I had clients. That was before anything. That was
Right.
just like I'm
gonna try
I have
this.
to do these things.
Right. And did you charge at the beginning to do this?
I think I charged $500,000 for like their entire wedding.
To style their whole wedding?
Yeah. And rent everything and delivered it
Wow.
and set it up into.
But you kind of I'd get a hustle.
Yeah. You got to do it. But they asked if I would just do it.
Right.
It's like, oh.
And being you over the top, like you have to do the
I
most.
would love to.
Right.
Yeah, of course. And then
Yeah.
so I just made everything. My mic pack fell off, I think. Do you want me just to pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up, clip it on. It's fine.
I got it. Don't worry about
We're
it.
not live.
I'm an expert.
Next one will be live.
Oh, really?
Maybe.
Oh, wait. Like, Your next one today?
No. Meaning like we're thinking about doing the show live, which would add a whole other element to it.
I'm down. I'm down to clown. If
I wasn't ready to go live yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we might even do a vendor roundtable where we get like, 5 vendors at the table.
Yeah, fun.
Okay, so I remember that wedding, and you were just like a bubbling ball of energy bouncing around that
very
place.
nice.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the impact that you have. Okay, so you get started, and where are you renting the stuff from?
I bought it all. I bought everything I needed. He did the lean back.
You bought it all.
I bought it all.
Okay, and where did you store it?
My mom's garage.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah, until I shared 2 warehouses. I got like a little corner of somebody's warehouse.
Okay.
And then they were moving, and then so I just had to move with them. And then so I moved into the front.
Where was the first warehouse?
Showroom. South Van.
Okay.
Like East Kent.
Yeah, and was this like a handshake deal?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, can I store some of my stuff here?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And then I just got more and more. I was like a goldfish to every warehouse.
And where were you getting your stuff?
Everywhere.
Everywhere, like garage sailing, like Facebook Marketplace, like ordering overseas.
Thrift shops. Overseas. My mom and I went through the Okanagan once. We just hit up every little like roadside stand, antique shop we could find.
So your parents were fully supportive?
My mom.
Your mom? Mm-hmm. Man, that's pretty fortunate.
She's still with me. She restocks.
She works for you?
Yeah. 2 days a week.
How's
She
that?
cleans all the candles, puts them away.
Do you
She
like?
does a lot more than that, to be fair. She's the alpha, let's say.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you like working with your mom?
Yeah, I love it. She might not say the same because she's more like
Right.
than me.
Right.
But yeah.
My mom has asked to work for me in the past, and I'm always like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I get nervous.
Right.
Well, having my mom work for me.
How direct are you?
No, well, it's just my mom. I don't know, I don't want to have those, like, what if she messes up? Or like,
honestly, I would let my mom do whatever she wants.
Right, yeah, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a smart decision.
Yeah, it's my mom though, so.
Right.
But honestly, she helped me like from day one. So.
Right, she's been there supporting.
Yeah.
And they
like,
were
be
not,
my guest. She wants
like,
to sit there all day? Sure.
when, was it hard to quit Sleep Country?
No. Oh no, remarkably easy. Yeah. Yeah. I actually had like a very short stint of a marketing coordinator or something in between.
Right.
And I friggin' hated that too.
Okay.
And that's when I learned that I actually probably don't like working for other people.
Right. Yeah. I'm not good at working for other people.
I just want to make the decision.
Yeah, I'm not good at being told what to do.
I love opinions and I love making a decision together, but then ultimately making the decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start this company, Bespoke.
Yeah.
And so your first year, it's just you and your mom.
Yeah, my family, sisters, and
Everyone's
some
helping.
friends that I could get in. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when were you like, oh, this could be something? Like this is, because it was almost like, Ashton, like you were starting, and then all of a sudden, it to me, it felt like you were huge. Like, you got a warehouse, you got trucks. I'm like looking,
Right.
there's like
Yeah.
Bespoke
Yeah,
trucks
yeah, yeah.
rolling up. I'm like, hold on, what is going on
Yeah.
with this, with the
fun.
company? Yeah.
Fun. So, like, it honestly grew really organically. And then probably 2019 was, like, I sat down with the team at the time, and it was like, okay, do we want to do this thing? Are we going to do this? And so that was the time that I took out a big loan.
And
to
how big
order
was
a
your
bunch of
team at the
stuff.
time?
5 of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone still with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lois just had her 11-year anniversary.
Wow.
You know?
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom and I are the only ones
Right.
that beat Lois.
Right.
Yeah. But we kind of decided, okay, we're going to do this. So then we reinvested a bunch of stuff.
Right.
And then, what happened right after 2019? COVID. Yeah. So since then, it's just kind of been like getting ourselves out of that
Right.
a hole that I so willingly jumped into.
Right, because you were in your facility in South Van,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
You had that whole facility was yours?
Yeah. Honestly, I've moved a lot.
Right.
Yeah. So at that time, yes.
And then I
think so.
remember going on the tour in well, you're in Burnaby still, but in the Willingdon area location.
Brentwood?
Brentwood. Yep.
Where's Willingdon?
It's Brentwood is
Is it the same?
well, Willingdon and Lougheed is Brentwood.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. By the Whole Foods.
Okay, Brentwood is what it's right by the
Yeah.
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
And I remember you took me on a tour. I was like, Ashton, when did your company get so big? I was blown away walking through that building. I was like, this place is huge. It felt like
huge.
walking through a prop, like a movie set props.
Exactly. Yeah.
It is so much stuff.
Yeah. It's funny. I didn't really you don't really realize, you're like, oh, yeah, I can design a wedding. Boom, 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 no problem.
Right.
But then it's like, oh, wait, I actually need a whole storage facility and I have to run a moving company, which are completely separate companies, really. They operate totally differently from one another.
But there was a wood shop there?
Yeah, Jess.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's our builder.
A wood shop. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So if you...
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
I know. So strange.
Right? Because if you would have told yourself back then when you started, this is what you're going to build, would you have believed it? You'd been like, oh yeah, that, or would you have been because you built it from an idea on a napkin.
Yeah.
To, you said at the most you had 100 people working for you? Mm-hmm. Which is crazy.
Would I have said that? Probably, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty competitive with myself. Oh, and others.
Right.
But I'll also compete with myself. So
Right.
then I'm like, well, yeah, if I wanna do it, I'm just gonna do it.
So was this the dream then?
I always wanted a team.
Okay.
And I wanted to have so I wouldn't say that my dream was ever to
Decor.
rent things or to I loved styling and I loved designing and all of that was really, really great. That was a beautiful creative side of it. But I love the big puzzle that is kind of required all the time. And I love, well, we've talked about this before, but I love human dynamics and how people interact and how a team can be really great.
Yeah.
And what it is required for a team to be really great. And I also love the idea of giving people an experience that is warm and cuddly and just not intimidating because people are just nice. I wanted all of that.
Right.
And so that meant more to me than what we were actually doing.
Right.
Interesting. I would like to do any business. Well, not any.
But it's the team element that you love.
Yeah.
It's the people side.
Yeah, and the problem solving and that. Yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Yeah, I would just take them anywhere and we could do anything.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is opposite from you.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, I think. No, I don't know. I've been in weddings 15 years. I'm not a good manager of people. Not because I don't like people.
You do like people. I know you like people.
Yeah, I love people, but I'm ask anyone who, I don't know if I'm really easy to work for or really hard to work for because I don't give people a lot of I don't give people a lot of direction. Yeah. I'm okay, go do your job. Let me know if you need some help.
Sink or swim.
Yeah, and if they need help, I'm here to help them. But I don't like doing a lot of management. I don't like having meetings.
It's probably because you call it management and not leadership.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
That's
different perspective.
That's a good little reframe.
Yeah. Because actually, do you think that you're quite inspiring, and when you speak from a place of such pure kindness and
and authenticity, which I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't. That leadership feels very different than management.
Yeah, management's
Who gave you that reframe? Where did you make that up? Did you read it in a book somewhere?
I've read a lot of books.
You picked it up somewhere? Or was that a helpful reframe for you? It seems like it. I don't know. It stood out to me. It's a really, because it is opposite sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Right. You could manage people, or you could lead people, and they fundamentally kind of take you to the same place, but through different pathways, right? I don't know.
I think management of people is kind of just it seems weird to me.
I don't like being managed, which is probably why I don't like managing people.
Yeah, you don't have micro leadership, you have micromanagement.
Yeah, no, micro leadership.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I don't think I ever needed the reframe.
I did.
Right.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Because it's just human relationships.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
It's pretty rewarding when you see somebody like accomplish something or achieve something that felt far-fetched at one point,
Right.
and then to work with somebody to get them to achieve something is like, whew.
Have you ever read the book The Dream Manager? Ever heard of this book?
No.
It's a great book.
me more.
I think it's a fictional story about a man who takes over a janitorial cleaning company,
Okay.
but he hires this guy called a dream manager
Okay.
for people who are like cleaning office buildings and, you know, people who are just doing janitorial work.
Yeah.
But what he does is he brings in this dream manager to help them. What are your dreams? And some of them are to buy a house or to learn English or to do. And this dream manager works with the team
Yeah.
to help them achieve their dreams. And it's like a part of the HR, and like they're, you know, cleaning toilets and cleaning office buildings. But this dream manager like infuses life into this janitorial company, and
Yeah.
because they realize like their average person will stay with them like 2 to 5 years roughly, and then
Yeah.
move on. Right? It's not a job that people stay in for long periods of time.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, if I know that we have them till 5 years, so how can I help them use this job to accomplish a dream and then send them off and their business? Like, it's a beautiful book.
Stepping stone.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book. It's very inspiring because I think oftentimes people are in jobs like Sleep Country, like when I worked at the bank,
Yeah.
that are just, did you say soul sucking?
Crushing, I think. But yeah, either
Oh,
one. Either one.
So crushing. Yeah, do you want your soul sucked or do you want it crushed?
Neither. I have a choice.
Neither.
Yeah, just like
But I
nourished.
think, you know, this idea of entrepreneurship, like it's not for the faint at heart,
No.
right? Like,
No, I've been unwell.
yeah, many times. Yeah, stressful nights and but there is something around getting up to do what you love, right? And to be kind of the captain of your own ship and steering in the right direction.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people who want to get into this line of work or want to, whether it's in the wedding industry or anything,
Yeah.
this thought of kind of quitting their job and like going after it, it's quite terrifying, right?
Yeah, it's fun though.
It is fun. It's fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Like, I have to solve this problem? Okay.
That's a great perspective.
How fun. I
Professional
think you
problem
could be
solver.
a great leader.
Yeah, well, you know, I
I
did.
think you are, to be honest, of the industry.
Yeah. When I went to leadership school, I took my coach's training at CTI, Coach Training Institute, and did the leadership program. And I was like the
Okay.
youngest person in this program. I was with people like executives from Google and like
Sure.
Hollywood movie producers and people who were like worked at Stanford. Like I was like, where am I? I was 28 at the time, and I'm in this leadership program.
Yeah.
It was a great experience, but I felt like a really small fish. But one of the things they talked about is leading from the
I
back.
can't imagine you ever feeling like a small fish.
Yeah,
Oh, you're just so cool and confident. Okay.
yeah, I was young. You know, maybe I put on a good hat. But they had this concept called like leading from the back of the room, which was like, it's not like when you think of leadership, like the leader at the front standing, like taking charge, leading. And then they
Yeah.
had this concept like, that was like leading from the back, meaning like quietly leading, you know, by example and this
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I'm in front of people so much, but like, it's hard sometimes. Like, it's not for, leadership's also not for the faint at heart, right? Like do you feel like a level of responsibility?
A level.
Like-
oh, I feel a tower.
Yeah, a tower.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
what I mean. It's like,
yeah.
it can be hard to, yeah, like I remember during COVID, like we had all these people and like staff and I was like, how are they getting paid? And, you know, and admittedly, like I made bad decisions for myself and my family, business decisions, because I felt responsible to, like, it was a really challenging scenario to be in as a business owner, meaning like, you know, what's best for the business, what's best for me, what's best for all these people that have like worked so hard for me and given me so much and like
Yeah.
depend on me, like
Yeah.
managing those things
Yeah.
is a puzzle that I've yet to solve.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think it's always changing.
Right,
so
it's
like,
dynamic.
You might get like a few pieces, and then it's
Right.
like, oh, just kidding. This is a new factor.
Right.
So it's not really something that you can ever accomplish and feel like
Right.
I did it. But it's also like you're talking about two kind of different muscles, like the ability to lead by going up in front of people and delivering a message that
Right.
is going to be inspiring, right?
Right.
Like that's a different type of leadership to the quiet leadership, which is learning to not take credit, learning
Yeah.
to step back and say like, yeah, but look at what all of these amazing people have done. And learning to be okay with what can come from that like isolation,
Right.
but also needing to switch between the two. It's kind of a funny thing. But it's not one muscle that if you exercise it, you're good. It's like multiple muscles.
Yeah. And it's so dynamic and it's ever changing.
'Cause people are.
Yeah. Yeah. So how many people currently
So
on
good though. They're so fun. People are so fun.
They are fun.
Yeah, yeah.
How many people currently on your team?
We have 18 full-time.
18
And then we go
full-time.
up to like 40, 50 in the summer. It's our part-time crews.
And so what is your primary role within Bespoke now? Like what hats are you wearing?
A lot of financials.
Okay.
I would say, honestly, just like we're talking about all of these dynamics and things
Yeah.
changing, my role has changed a lot. So, and even this last year, we've had no, screw it. Since COVID, every single year has been like a brand new company
Right.
that I'm like, oh, actually, don't really know how to. So every single time my focus had to change or what I was doing had to change. And so I'd say right now I'm focused on getting us back to like financial stability and freedom,
Right.
but also the like ability just to be a bit goofier.
Right.
Because when things feel less goofy, it's because they're muddled by something stressy.
Right.
And so I just want to show up and just I just want everybody to have a good time, and I want them to enjoy being there. Not to say that we don't work hard.
Right.
Everybody works really friggin'
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
It's the total opposite of
But I
that.
can imagine like a team, you think about a sports team that's having fun playing together
Yes.
versus one that's stressed out.
Well, and when you think about like the very worst, most stressful moment you could possibly be having, do you want the people that are established
Right.
in friendship and in respect and in understanding that they are there for you and with you and you're all working towards this one goal? That is the people that I want in like the very worst trench.
Right.
And so it's like just nourishing that. So when you do end up in a trench, you have that.
So how transparent are you with your team about the business, where it's at financially, the struggles? Like how much do you keep tight? Because this is something that I've found challenging within my own business is like when there's financial hardships or I'm struggling, I'm like, shit, the sales weren't very good this month, or like
Yeah.
we lost money. You know, do I tell the team this? Do I keep it quiet? You know, like I struggle with this because I'm like, I don't want them to worry and I don't want to burden them with this, but at the same sense, I want to be honest. Like, how transparent are you with your team?
Oh shit!
Is that an okay question?
That's such a good question because this is a fresh thing for me. So, I've always been like decently transparent in terms of sharing celebrations. Like, oh, we crushed this record,
Right.
or look, we just blew this one out of the water.
Those are
whatever.
the easy ones to share.
Oh, look how good we are. But then when it came to, so I have this rule that if I'm projecting stress that I can't go into the office. Like I just don't want anybody to feel that radiating off of me. And so I think now I'm at a better place, but I do think I have misstepped a few times in terms of not sharing enough with the fear that like I'm burdening or are they gonna leave when they see this because this doesn't look good.
Right.
But if you zoom out and you look at it, you feel a bit more comfortable. But when you're so zoomed in, and it's just like explaining that there's a lot of context and a lot of factors that are going into this or whatever. So this has actually been a really hard thing for me. And I did get feedback from my team and understanding like what impact things have that I might say and understanding that those can have ripple effects and all of that. So that has been a learning curve for me in the last year more than ever.
Right.
We did have to go through layoffs, 2 rounds, which Nope, not good, not fun. Not good.
It is the worst.
It's terrible.
And how many people did you have to lay off?
So we did a bit of like furlough plus layoff,
Right.
but it was around 10. Yeah, which does not feel good. And yes, it doesn't feel good for me, and yes, that's bad, and yes, that responsibility is with me, but it's also very bad for the people that are no longer there, and it's very bad for the people that are still here. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to take care of all of those.
Yeah, and it changes the dynamic, right? And then also people who are staying, like, get concerned, what's going on. Like, that's the transparency piece, right? It's like, yeah.
So to answer your question, I am now 100% transparent because I felt like the only way to regain trust of people that had trusted me and then
Was to show them.
Hi, we're doing these layoffs. It's like, oh, okay. I didn't know that was coming.
Right.
But to regain that trust and to say, hey, like I sat down with each person and I apologized for a lack of transparency or a lack of being able to both like have that survival skill to get through it and still show up in a meaningful way. I couldn't do those two things. So I had to take a step back from one. But here we are. And now it is transparent. We actually share numbers every week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you come to the, like, do you have like I asked Shia this, but like, do you have a journaling practice? Like, you got a coach, a therapist? Like, how do you process these things? Like, so many decisions need to be made. You've got a business, you got the financials, you got the marketing, you got the culture, you got all these eggs in this basket. It's like, what is your process for kind of your inner dialogue process, like going through everything that you're feeling and thinking and like how do you process all that? Like, what is your practice?
I'm a thinker.
Okay.
I'm very much a thinker. And I do, like, it's a skill I work on. It's not like I don't think a very natural thing, but I really try to see things from perspectives. And I think I have a decent understanding of like humans and like, if this XYZ situation is happening, what is the feelings that each person could be having that is both professional or personal? And how are those things all mingling?
Do you just keep it all in your head?
I don't write things down, but I do go to therapy every week.
Right.
Tuesday.
Right.
Every morning, like clockwork.
Right. So you talk about it, right? You get,
Yeah, I definitely do. Like to some degree, but I would say I just like to think about it.
You're a ruminator.
I'm a ruminator. I like to understand the situation. I like to see things like, I like to picture if I make this decision, this is what it looks like. If I make this decision, then it starts to look like this. And I can like...
And you do it all in your head?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you?
No.
I'm a noodler.
No. I'm a journaler. Big time. And I write to myself in my journals.
Do you? I have an irrational fear of journaling.
I've been journaling since I was 15. So
that's not surprising.
Yeah.
Do you go to therapy as well?
No. I've worked with different, because I'm a trained coach, right? So I trained in NLP and I trained with CTI, Coach Training Institute, and I did the leadership program. So I was very embedded in the personal development industry, right?
Yeah.
I've done all Tony Robbins conferences.
Tony Robbins. With the Gwen Stefani mic?
Yeah, and the big teeth.
I don't know about that, but I know the mic.
The big tall guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Dark hair.
Yeah, totally. Dancing around.
Yeah.
So, we're going to take a little detour.
Okay.
A friend of mine was Tony Robbins' personal assistant.
Okay.
So he had a house in Langley.
Okay.
He would go to this coffee shop. She was a barista.
Okay.
He hired her. She traveled around with him around the world as a PA.
Okay.
This was in early 2000s.
Okay.
So she introduced me to Tony Robbins.
Okay.
And she would send me his programs.
No Tony Robbins?
Where the story is going to continue.
Did you tell him you like his microphone?
I did not tell him that.
Okay.
So he's the one that inspired me. So when I was delivering mail, this is straight out of early 2000, graduating 2000, delivering mail in 2001.
Yeah.
I got an iPod and I got really into personal development stuff because, I would get loaded on the thing, and I would listen to the personal development program. So that inspired me to want to get into coaching.
Okay.
So then I learned about NLP from Tony Robbins. So I went to California, same place, same teachers that he learned NLP from.
Okay.
Then I got into coaching. So he was what inspired me to get into coaching.
What is
Question. NLP.
Yeah.
Neuro-linguistic programming. Like hypnosis, science of the mind, language of the mind, self-talk
Got it.
to change biochemistry. Very powerful modality.
Okay.
So when I started Young, Hip, and Married, once I quit the bank, I got a job at working at the keg,
Okay.
serving, because I was moonlighting, right? So I was like, run my Young, Hip, and Married during the day, serve tables at night,
Yeah.
took the weekends off.
Yeah.
Then my manager at the keg would give me the summers off to do weddings. And then I'd leave in like
Great
May.
arrangement.
He was amazing. His name was George, and he actually told me something which I have.
I always like George's.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a great guy. And he had this philosophy of the keg. It's not about not making mistakes. It's how we handle our mistakes.
Yeah, own your shit.
And it was so powerful because as a server, you make mistakes, but he's like, he didn't care. He just wanted to know. If you messed up, he wanted to know. He's like, and he wanted to know how he wanted to make it right.
Yeah.
And you make it right. And I've adopted that into Young and Married. Right? He's like, I don't tell my team. It's not about that we don't make mistakes. You're going to mess up, but how do we fix them?
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, I'm working at the keg one night in 2013, 2014, and I get a table. Guess who's sitting at my table?
Tony.
Tony Robbins.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my
What do you
God,
order?
it's Tony Robbins. Like he's like larger than life,
Sure.
right? I remember he ordered 2 Caesar salads in one bowl. So he wanted 2 Caesar
So
salads.
really big. You didn't get a baked potato?
No, he got 2 Caesar salads
Sure.
in one bowl.
Sure.
And I think he got a prime rib. Anyway, so I'm serving his table, and then
Do you have to use a different bowl?
no, it was just like a mountain of Caesar salads.
Okay, yeah.
And so
Did you get croutons?
I don't
Tony,
remember.
a carbs man?
No, I don't think I took the croutons out. I don't remember that.
that's
I think
good.
I would
The
have
crunch is
I would have
nice.
remembered
Yeah,
if he
the
was
crunch
like
is
no
nice.
croutons.
Okay. Anyways, big bowl of salad.
And so I said I had to be like, Mr. Robbins, sorry to interrupt you. I just want to let you know, been a big inspiration to me. I went to NLP. I
nice.
studied NLP because of you. I got into coaching because of you. I have this business. I just want to thank you. Trisha, do you remember
Yeah.
Trisha? Of course, remember Trisha. She was a good friend of mine. She gave me a
Yeah.
program. She's like, I want you to come be a guest at one of my seminars, whatever you want. Come be my guest, you and your wife.
Tony.
And he invited me.
That's nice.
And so Eric and I got to go to Date with Destiny in Florida,
Okay.
courtesy of Tony Robbins.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is Date with Destiny?
It's one of his, you should go with.
Oh.
Did you like dancing?
Not particularly.
Yeah, you wouldn't like it. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like a shopping
Have you
cart
watched
girly.
his documentary on Netflix? No. I Am Not Your Guru, it's called.
No, should I?
I don't know if you should. And it's entertaining, but you'll get a good idea of what it's all about.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
it's totally life-changing.
Yeah.
So anyway, we took a tangent. We were going somewhere, and I was like, we're going to take a roadblock. Do you remember what we were talking about? I don't remember.
Simon?
Personal development. Oh, man, I don't remember. I got so into my Tony Robbins story.
No, it was.
We're going to get there. Simon, do you remember what we were talking about?
I'm gonna fix your mic. It's something in here.
Simon, do you remember what we were talking about?
Sorry, I was drifting
He's
off there,
working.
looking
He wasn't paying attention?
looking at camera settings.
It's like we're not interested.
Okay. Anyway,
Doesn't bode well.
so
Episode?
so anyway, that's my Tony Robbins story.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we were talking about
You were talking
leadership.
about getting into. You had quit the bank, opened Young, Hip, and Married.
Moonlighting
You
at
have
the
an
keg.
interest. Do you know that I used to moonlight at Earl's?
Really?
Yeah, they fired me for a bad attitude.
Really? You had a bad attitude at Earl's?
I know. I did. I hated it, to be honest.
Really? I can't see that.
But you know why?
You're being told what to do.
Yeah, in like not a nice way.
Right.
I was like, I just don't care.
Right.
That's when you know you're not in the right spot.
Right.
So. George sounds nicer.
George was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. And then when I left the keg,
Oh, was it
actually-
George's philosophy? Were you getting around something?
No, we veered off. We're just gonna find our way back.
Wasn't a detour.
No, so when I left the keg,
Only route.
it was in 2014, and every May I'd be like, okay, George, you need the summer off.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I need the summer off. He's like, no, you're fired. And I was
Oh, I
like,
love George for this. I
Right?
can see where this is going.
yeah.
I love it.
And I was like, he's like,
Yum.
no, Shawn. He's like, you
Get out of
don't come
here.
back. He's like, you just need to go do your business. You're going to be fine. And he's like, if you ever really need a job, of course you could come back, but like, I'm taking you off, but you're fired. Like,
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So
I love it.
fired me.
I love it.
And that's how I went full time into Young and Married.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many years after you started was that?
4.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. You were part-time Young Hip and Married when I met you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I was so
Yeah.
nervous. Oh, I
yeah.
was nervous.
Yeah, moonlighting at the keg, because the keg was a great job, because again, I loved serving, because my table was like my business.
Sure.
It was like,
Sure.
like tables,
Sure.
like, it
Yeah.
was a great gig.
I will hire a server every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They know how to multitask and handle
Difficult people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best experience you can get, I think.
So if you were to think back on Ashton getting started, knowing what you know now,
Yep.
what advice would you pass on to her?
Oh, I'd just like to clarify for everybody, I didn't know what the questions were going to be. Okay, what would I want to tell little Ashy?
Who calls you Ashy? Do people call you Ashy?
Most people, yeah. Ashy.
You're one of the few people that call me Shawnee.
Oh, Johnny.
There's not a lot of people that get away with that.
I love it. I've already called Simon Simey.
Yeah, there you go.
I just like, if it could be cuter, like, why not, you know?
Why not?
not?
So if you were, so think about you getting started, everything you've been through, the leadership stuff, like all this. Oh, yeah, we were talking about layoffs. We're going to get back to that.
Oh.
We're going to find our way back. But you have to give your younger self some advice. Like, what do you tell them?
I think, no, I don't know. Because I think how you learn from the beginning is organic. So like I might say, get a bit of a tougher skin in the
Right.
beginning, or just like go to the networking event and don't be like
Right.
so nervous.
Right.
It's all fine. But I think I kind of learned what I needed to learn at each stage.
Yeah, so almost like embrace the process,
Yeah, hell
right?
yeah, go
Like,
for
like
it.
lean into it. Like you're going to be okay.
Just like, here you go.
You're going to figure it out.
Yeah, I think maybe just putting confidence into your own brain.
You ever
you
had
can
those
do
moments when you're like, I'm not going to figure this out? Like, do you, like those moments of doubt? I'm like, I'm fucked.
Yeah. I've had a few.
Yeah. And what happens when that voice comes on? What do you do?
It depends if I'm about to get my period or not.
Right.
To be totally honest, once I was about to get it, and I thought like the world is literally ending and nothing is going to work. And actually, Jeff and Kat showed up because I was like, I can't make it work. And this was before the first line of or the first. What's that word?
Round of layoffs.
Round of layoffs. And I was trying to avoid it so badly that I was like, just not well. She was not well
Right.
trying to figure this out. And I was like, okay, there's got to be somewhere else, somewhere I can save money, somewhere I can make more money. Something
Right.
should work. Something
Right.
I should but then you shouldn't shit on yourself, you know?
Right.
So, anyways,
That's a Tony Robbins line, by the way.
should shit on yourself?
Yeah.
It's a good line.
Don't should all over yourself.
Shit's a bad word. Anyway, they came over and they cooked dinner,
Right.
and the next day I got my period, and I was like, I think I can figure it out, guys.
You didn't have your aura ring at that point.
I didn't know, so I didn't know.
You didn't know it was on its way.
I didn't know. But I think any time where there has been, like 2022, I could skip that year. I could skip it. I could do, honestly, 2020, 2021 again. I could do COVID.
Right.
That again, 2022, I wouldn't
It's like
do
the
it again.
aftermath.
Yeah, those were bleak. Those were bleak days of just trying to get through the surge. But I don't know.
Yeah, they're tricky,
I like
you
to
know.
be positive if I can.
Right. Yeah, and you keep this all in your head.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about so when I was mentioning about my journaling.
Yeah.
So the way that I process is I will journal.
That is what we were talking
We
about.
made it back. We made it back. So my journaling consists of 2 different colored pens.
Okay.
And
The pens mean.
often I'll start with gratitude.
Okay.
Right. So I always try and start with just like thinking about all the great things that are going on.
Okay.
Because what's wrong and chaotic is often available and in the forefront of your mind. But what's really amazing and great is often kind of tucked away because the alarm bells aren't going off.
Okay.
Right. So I
Yeah.
try and bring forth the gratitude about like whatever, all the amazing stuff. And then I'll talk, and then I'll write, you know, I'm struggling with this, or I don't feel great about this, or this is a problem that I have. And then I'll use the other color pen and I'll ask a question like, well, why do you think that is?
Okay.
And then I'll write the answer.
You just therapize yourself.
I guess so, yeah. And then, you know, sometimes I'll be like, well, that's interesting. Like, why do you think that? Or, well, what would you do about this? Or like, what are your options? So I'll write these questions
Yeah.
to myself,
Yeah.
and then I'll write them out, the answers. And often for me, at the end of that time, I'll be like, oh, okay, I got it's like, I don't know, it does something. It like helps me take it. Like if it's in my head,
Yeah.
I'm dead. Like I'm I'm a mess.
That's funny.
And I'll know right away, or Erica will
Yeah.
know. She'll be like, you need to spend some time journaling.
Right.
Right? Because I'm ruminating too much, and physically it bothers me. My sleep gets messed up. I'm a little bit shorter with my kids, right? Or I'm medicating
Yeah.
with like whatever it might be, drugs, alcohol, food,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
it might be. So if I'm not don't have my journaling practice, then I can be a bit of a mess.
Is this before or after you cold plunge? Or is
Typically
it in
af-
line?
typically after.
After the plunge?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you started yet?
No.
Have you ever done one?
No, life is far too short. I don't want to be that cold.
Never? Not even once?
No.
You're definitely not a 7.
No, my shower sometimes goes cold and I'm sad.
You're not an Enneagram 7.
No.
You're definitely a 3.
I'm a 3.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that again?
Achiever.
Yep, I'll take that. I don't want a cold shower.
7's enthusiast.
I'm not enthusiastic about being cold. No.
I hate it. I hate it every day.
Do you?
Yeah, but I hate the cold. I hate every day it's a struggle,
Okay.
but I like how I feel after.
Okay. So you picked your future you.
Yeah, and it's almost like, what do they call it? Like, I like the discipline factor of making myself do something that I don't want to do.
Oh.
Conscientiousness. So I feel like that's a muscle. Like, I heard this quote not that long ago, and it reminds me of you doing your layoffs. Like, the magic you seek is in the work you're avoiding, which
Okay.
I love because
Okay.
I'm good at avoiding things.
Sure.
I'm good at
Sure. There's a lot of shitty stuff out there.
yeah. But I'm like, oftentimes it's like you know what you need to do.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's a cold plunge every day. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this.
See, I think that's very admirable, that amount of like what's that word?
Yeah. I don't know. Discipline?
Discipline.
Yeah.
Self-discipline. I don't have that. Like, why would I torture myself like that?
You run a pretty, your business, I'm sure, requires a decent amount of self-discipline. You don't just run around doing everything you feel like.
No, but I like it. Even when I don't like it, I like it.
Well, you like it better.
But I'm
than the
also,
alternative.
maybe I'm competitive. I'm not disciplined and competitive.
And you said this earlier. I don't know if we were filming, but you're really competitive against yourself.
Yeah.
Are you a
Anything
goal setter?
really. Yeah, ish. No. Actually, I'm going to say no.
No.
Like, we have goals. Sure.
Right. Like you have targets for the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do the targets and stuff
Yeah.
every year.
But I'm not like,
So, but how? So I'm imagining, because you've grown your business to where it's at. Like, does the bar just keep getting raised? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, do you have a picture in your head of like, when we get here, it's done?
well, yes and no. Like, I think because the company has changed so much, and like what I think could have been an organic trajectory
Right.
isn't and wasn't. So
It
I
got
think
nuked.
you got got COVID. It got COVID.
Right.
Got COVIDed.
Yeah.
I don't know that there is like a set goal or a set target,
Right.
because sometimes it is being straight survival.
Right.
Sometimes it is just being, oh, let's get that client that we really want to get.
Right.
Sometimes it's being that or the next thing. But I think my only thing that I really go back to and rely on is that, like, if it is a shitty place for people to be, then we don't go on. But as long as people are happy to be there and they feel supported and just that it's not soul
Right.
sucking or soul crushing, then that is enough of a goal. Like, everything else is just kind of fringe benefits. Of course, we need to pay the bills. We need
Right.
to do these things. We need to make sure that we can afford to do what we're doing.
Right.
But I don't know that I have like a goal each year.
Right.
We have a bingo card this year.
A bingo card?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
We just have like little bits and bobs on it that we want to either achieve, or like we have a couple
Could you
bespoke
share a couple of them
babies
with
and
us?
weddings.
Okay.
Yeah, so because we just moved into
Yeah.
this new warehouse not too long ago, one of them was to run our first thing of dishes through.
Oh, you got a dishwasher?
Yeah, we've got a dishwasher.
Commercial one?
Yeah. But we had to
Does
kind
it
of
have a conveyor?
retrofit
Does it have a
this.
conveyor belt?
No, it doesn't. Just have to push it.
I used to think they were called conveyor belts, like Darth Vader, when I was a kid.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. I didn't learn that till I was like in my 30s. I'm like,
Right.
someone's like, it's a conveyor belt.
No.
It's like, no, it's conveyor.
I like conveyor more.
It's definitely not conveyor.
No, we don't even, no. We just have to push it. No force.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want one of those in my house.
Do you?
Yes. Do you know how many dishes we do? Oh my God.
Oh, I bet a lot.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
5 teenage boys and a daughter, plus the 2 of us.
Yeah,
So we got
yeah,
8
yeah.
people in the house.
Yeah.
So the dishwasher runs at least once, maybe twice a day.
We have just a little one, a little apartment one.
And that's good though.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's good for the 2 of you. Yeah. My kids still don't know how to load the dishwasher. Yeah. I know.
How?
I just think they do it to bug me now.
Oh, yeah, well, if an easy target, if it's low-hanging fruit,
Right?
it's hard not to take, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Running through the dish pit was a bingo. And then we have 2 people on the team getting married, so they also are a bingo square.
fun.
Yeah. And then certain things get us certain things.
So do you do the weddings for the people that work for you? Do you do the decor for them?
Yes and no.
Right.
Yes and no. Our designer, there's been like generations.
Right.
So Mariko
Yeah.
is a very, very senior designer. She does a lot of the designs.
Right.
And she's incredible. She's so talented. She's so always wants to do something new and fresh and use all of these different inspos. So she primarily designs in partnerships,
Right.
and I like to be one of those partners. But I also really like the logistics, to be honest. I think it's fun.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. How's it gonna work? How are we gonna set it up? How's it gonna hang? Fun.
Like engineering
So
stuff.
fun.
Really?
Well, I feel like engineering is a big word.
That's what it sounds like to me. Logistics, okay.
I like to-
Just a step down.
I like to, you probably don't need to do this, but walk the wedding is something that from Baby Bespoke. So it was like, if I'm a guest and I'm walking through,
Right.
that's how I would always design. So it was like,
What do I see?
I know where to
What
park?
does it feel like? Oh,
once
where-
I park, do I know where to go? Yeah, see?
Yeah.
You're circling.
I can always tell when I walk into a wedding that you guys are doing.
Really?
Yeah, most of the
That's
time.
nice. That's nice.
Most of the time because the truck's out front.
Right. Purple. Be kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be kind.
Did you never notice?
Yeah, I did.
Allison?
Yeah, no, of course I noticed. Yeah, you don't have one of the how's my driving.
No.
No, you just
No.
be kind is good enough.
Once I did have somebody though, she worked very, very, very briefly for us because she was driving down a road and just clipped someone's mirror right off.
It
So
didn't stop.
I got a call about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people are easier to fire.
So easy. I'm actually not that bothered by this one.
Right. I had really had no idea that one of your primary drivers was the people that worked for you. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Is it hard? So do you love the hiring process too? Are you involved in that?
No, not super.
Not super anymore.
Like at the last, if someone coming in to join full time,
All right.
then I would go for the second interview.
Right.
But I just did one of the rounds of group interviews we had for like team supports. And
summer
helpers
jobs and this sort of stuff.
Yeah, and I had so much fun. Lois gave me this list of like 20 questions.
Is it like speed dating interview style?
No, it was like, no. So it was George.
So how do you do a group
our manager.
interview?
Okay, so they're terrible. Like they're good. They're like efficient,
Right.
but it's intimidating to come in and have a group interview.
Yeah.
So we actually divided into 3 depending on the positions. And so George and I had the driver helpers and like warehouse helpers.
Yeah.
And Lois had given us 2 pages worth of questions. And George and I think maybe got through 4 or 5 questions because it was just a big
What are you
therapy
looking for
session.
when you hire people?
I think we just don't have. I'll preface by saying, just as long as you're not a dick,
Right.
that's the main thing.
Right.
As long as like you have the ability to respect.
So you're looking for character.
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah, that's what you can't change.
Right.
But it's like somebody that is going to be able to fit in culture-wise.
So what type of questions do you ask when you're interviewing for character?
Oh, it depends. Do you want to know my number one thing in an interview?
Yeah.
I try to curse within the first like minute or 2.
To see how people respond?
It makes them relax.
Oh, okay.
In my experience anyways. And so I try to like just be as chilled as like,
possible.
oh, don't worry about a thing. Yeah.
Come in with a beer.
Yeah. And then I feel like people are a bit more themselves and they're less worried about what they're saying and more just like having a conversation. And I think at that point you can get a lot more out of.
Right.
But I think it's like, I do like hearing about previous experiences or like why they left a job. What is the work environment that you thrive in versus one that you wouldn't do well in, and understanding all of that and kind of just like what is that driver.
Right.
But it kind of depends on the position and
A
who
lot
it
by
is.
feel.
And yeah.
A lot by feel.
Yeah. Lois, strategic. Me, chaos.
And she's like your number 2?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. She's been with you a long time.
Long time.
Do you remember hiring her?
It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Lois.
I know, she's so cute.
Do you remember her interview?
Yes, it was at a Starbucks because why not? And she showed up in like this, not a suit, well, maybe a suit. She was like kind of head to toe, very profesh. She had a folder with her resume printed off, I think multiple copies because it's Lois. And I was in like big knee-high wellies and a top knot and I think Lulu's and a hoodie. And it was raining and I just walked into the Starbucks like pure chaos and she was lovely. And we just never
Hit it
parted
off.
again. Yeah.
That's great. So what's next for Bespoke?
I think we're still in a state of recovery for a bit.
Right.
Both like financial recovery, but also recovering from bumps in the road.
Yeah, culture, shifting, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah, we have a good culture, but culture goes through ebbs and flows. So it's just about like regaining who we are a little bit. I do find that there is some familiar feeling right now for me of like little baby Bespoke and it all feels manageable.
Right.
Again.
Right.
You know, I just tied a bow. I just remember this is a podcast. Okay.
It's on video. I was wondering what you're doing. You're tying up the
I tied a bow. Right. Yeah. It just feels, for lack of a better word, manageable.
Right. And that's, but you seem like you also like when it's a little bit not unmanageable, like you like that challenge.
Yeah, I do like to solve a problem.
Yeah. That's great. So someone wants to get into, they have this idea, or maybe there's a young vendor that is doing what you did, right? They're making wooden games. They're making cornhole.
Naughty games.
And naughty games. They're making cornhole and Jenga and whatever else they're doing, and they want to like get into this industry. What type of tips and advice do you give them? You tell them to network. You tell them to get into marketing. You tell them to go on social media. Like, what do you think? They want to make a go of this.
Any vendor, or my specific world.
Any vendor, or specifically towards rentals, decor, this sort of thing. Because you're so unique, right? Like you're a big player here in Vancouver. Didn't you buy a decor company once too? Oh, four or five.
Four or five.
4 or 5 decor companies.
Sorry, there's a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So like
What a compliment, though. I feel like we're just having a chit chat. You're a great podcast host.
that's good.
I've forgotten many times. Simon's probably not happy about
Right.
it, but
It's
lovely.
fun. I think
Yeah.
it's fun. But we
Yeah.
also have good chemistry, connection. Like we've been friends for a long time. I did your wedding.
yeah.
We know each other. You've been at my house for dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't
I've
load the
met your
dishwasher.
dog.
He was so sad when I left. He's like, "What do you mean I'm not coming with you?" Anyways, sorry.
Next time you can come. Maybe. I don't know if they'd let them in here or
Restaurant,
not.
maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
So yeah, what advice do you give them? Like this day and age, this landscape, you know.
I think a good philosophy in general is just to do no harm, but take no shit, for lack of a better, like, less.
Is that your motto? Do no harm, but take no shit.
It's a very common-y shit.
I feel like that should be.
Well, it's a good one, though, because it's like, I'm going to respect, I'm going to like it, I'm going to do all the things,
Right.
but like, I also don't want to be a doormat. So
Right.
it's kind of like learning those two things,
Right.
especially because there's multiple sides and facets to running a business.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to,
Right.
to deal with something.
Do you avoid that type of conflict? or
No,
you
oh
leave
God,
it?
no, I love it.
You love it.
Oh,
You're
I
into
love it.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like people underestimate you because of your stature?
I don't know, maybe. I do have my platform
Shoes on?
shoes on. Yeah.
I didn't realize what it was like. I'm just under 6'2", you know, 6'2" if I got my
Yeah.
heels on.
6'2" and 3/4.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I was at a party once and I was talking to these 3 guys and they were all like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", and I remember looking up, I was like, oh, is this what people feel like when they talk to me? And I remember feeling like a little intimidated, even though they were great and we were all having a friendly conversation. I just remember being like, this is when the first time I understood, I was like, oh, being tall is a little bit of a privilege. All of a sudden I was like, oh, that was the first time that I felt it.
It's in a crowd. It's in a crowd because you can see things.
Yeah,
can't
but it's
see.
even talking to people, right? Like I'm never really looking up to talk to anybody, right?
I like being small.
Yeah. Well, you made it work. You're a powerhouse. So
Okay,
yeah,
I don't
what?
think
So,
I answered your
so take
question.
no shit. No.
Okay, so that's like
be kind, but
just
take no
like
shit. Right.
yeah, figure that out. Figure that balance out,
Yeah.
so that you are. I don't know. You're not an asshole, but you're also
Right.
doing what needs to be done in order to
Right.
like you can make your way through certain situations.
Yeah.
I would say like just if you just enjoy it would probably be it.
Right.
Just enjoy it. Don't think about doing it. Just do it. I am a 2 feet in kind of person.
Right.
But I do think that it's an important thing to remember. Like, so for example, during this, I seem to have forgotten how to drink water because every time I've picked up the cup, I'm like holding it really fucking weird. And then I'm like, oh my God.
I thought I was going to go over a few times.
Listen.
When your hands got going, I thought it was definitely going
No,
over.
don't worry, because my hand-eye coordination, remember.
That's good.
As everybody knows, I almost did flip the table. But now I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I forgot how to drink water.
Right.
Why? I know how to do that actually. I've done that a lot.
Right.
But it's because you just get in your head that
Right.
I'm normally not being filmed by
Right.
Simon drinking water
Right.
or with a mic.
Right.
So anyway, it's just don't think too much about it. Just trust your instincts and just go for it. And as long as you are going in with the desire and the want to like help and make things better,
Right.
you're good.
Yeah, I see that a lot with, I think with social media sometimes, like, you know, a lot of some of the best advice I got is like, just be helpful,
Yeah.
right? Like really try and provide a great service.
Yeah.
Don't try and take, try to give.
Yeah.
And I think that's great advice.
Just be concerned with everyone else.
Right, but take no shit.
But take no shit. Have a backbone.
Yeah, because it's true, right? In running a business, you definitely can't please everybody. And especially the larger a team gets, like as we talked about with layoffs and staffing, it's like what's good for the business is not always what's good for the individual, right? Or necessarily good for the client. And but at the end of the day, you know, you're in this business, right, to make a living and provide for your family and provide meaningful employment for everybody. And it's a tricky balance.
In that vein, I would say hire, slow, and fire fast.
Right.
That's a really good one.
Right.
Don't forget that one.
Yeah, and someone said that.
Someone very
I've
smart
heard
has
it
said
many
that.
times.
Yeah. But that is it's easy to forget that one because
Right.
you don't want to have the conversation.
Right.
But protect your culture, protect your peace, protect the people that choose to be there by making those tough decisions.
This was
Another
an
one.
inspiring chat for me. I learned something from you.
me.
No, I really did.
I really like chatting with you.
I did.
What's up?
I really like the reframe management to leadership.
Maybe you're in your head about it, like I am about drinking this cup
I'm
of
just
water.
avoiding it.
Just be yourself.
Yes, but it's also like a skill. Like it's also like a skill set that I want to like. I'm a very intentional person,
You are. Yes.
and so yeah, and maybe a little bit like you said, like trust yourself a bit more. Yeah, I feel like a little bit like I'm in therapy right now.
I freaking love therapy. If you ever do need to have those difficult conversations, my other thing is just be honest.
Yeah,
Because if you beat around the bush, then everybody's pissed off. But just be honest about the situation.
yeah. This was great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on.
Do we all know that this is the first day? Have we
No,
announced? This
no.
is the first day.
This is my third interview ever in my
wait.
life.
Really?
Yeah.
You did so good.
I had fun. You made it easy.
Great job, Shani.
You made it easy. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
See you next time.
Okay.
Okay.
Cute.
Thanks so much for listening to the Friendors podcast, the podcast by wedding vendors for wedding vendors. I'm your host, Shawn Miller, signing off. If you enjoyed this episode, it would mean the world to us if you would follow, subscribe, and perhaps share it with a fellow wedding vendor who could use some inspiration or simply a good laugh. Want the Friendors podcast to come to your city? Drop us a comment below and let us know. Until next time, keep learning and keep creating amazing weddings that feel better than they look. See you in the next one.